Alright, GM guys. Now there is this mistake, there is this misconception people always have. There is this wrong analysis or wrong point that people or wrong action that people repeatedly do. Okay, I've actually seen it in series of people's charts, and it's something that brings about a loss in a trade, and it will be like the person doesn't know how to trade. Alright, so that is what's leading us into our topic for today, and it is based on structure. Okay, structure and substructure, identifying and differentiating which is which. All right, so basically what we're going to be looking at in this video is break of structure and change of character. That's fake BOS and fake CHoCH. All right, so if you remember correctly, this is our market structure. This is the pattern of how our market structure looks like. All right, so what is structure? We've said before, structure is the overall view or expanded view of the market. Okay, it can be spotted in higher time frames. Now this thing I'm about to explain now is what's the name again? Scalp traders doesn't necessarily need to take entries from the higher time frame, like let's say 4 hours or 2 hours. Scalp traders actually very low minutes time frames, like 1 minute, 2 minutes, at most 5 minutes. All right, so but what is also substructure? Now, substructure are smaller movements that make up the overall view. Okay, smaller movements in between here now that makes up this overall leg of this break of structure to the upside. All right, so let's break down now what this structure means and what this substructure means, and then the mistakes people make in identifying these. So this is our structure now. It moves impulsive, retests, impulse correction, and then this is the main structure here. Then in between here now is our substructure, those little movements that occurs in between a full leg, causing the break of structure. Now this is where people make mistake now, the fake break of structure. Most people pick these little movements in between here now to be their break of structure. Okay, for lower time frames, for lower time frame traders, yes, it's actually your break of structure. You get, for lower time frame, let's say a scalp trader of 15 minutes, 10 minutes, and so on. This is actually a correct break of structure, but it's substructure. Okay, don't take it as it's a full structure. You first identify your full structure, where it's going to. Okay, fine, it's going on an uptrend, we know it's going up. Then we want to take our entry midway in between. Okay, so we'll scale down to lower time frames here now, and then pick our entry. That is for scalp traders and substructure. Alright, but if you're a swing trader, for example, or a day trader now, and looking to take your example, your entry from the full picture now, this is how you actually need to identify it. Look at the whole structure, allow the substructure, don't go there, look at the whole structure, and then look to pick your entry from the other block of the whole structure. Identifying these things now is the very first hallmark of profitability. Okay, you can't be very profitable if you don't know your market structure. All right, so this now is the break of structure for this leg inside the substructure, and then as you can see now, there is this move down. This is exactly what you see in the market. Okay, there is this move down into this other block retesting here, and then a continuation up. Now this is where most people get it wrong. This is the most conceptual and wrong things you see. So when we talked about our change of character, is we said that it's when the market breaks the previous low. Let's see this now. We say that it's when the market breaks the previous low of the market. This was the previous low now that causes break of structure. When this market now breaks below it here, right above here, then we can say yes, that is our valid change of character. Now, when you've not seen a break of the last low that caused the break of structure here, because this is our break of structure, these mid ones are not our break of structure. You've not seen, and this also is not our break of structure, it's still mid substructure. And you've not seen the move that broke this low now, then it's not a change of character yet. we are still in the uptrend. Okay, we've not identified the change of character yet, but this is the issue people have. This is the pitfalls most people have now. They go and pick. Okay, let's say now this market now is retesting to the downside. Yes, as in like to mitigate another block right here before bouncing up again. They go here and they go and pick this substructure now as their change of character. All right, that's what misconceptions one people have. They go and pick this substructure now as their change of character. Okay, yes, they say the market has broken this low, so therefore it is going to now be our change of character. I will now be looking for downside movements overall, and this is the problem people have. Overall, now you will now say, okay, yes, let me look for downtrends, and you enter a down. For scalp traders, once again, you're going to be in a good position. You're on the safe side. For swing traders now, then you enter here saying it's a sell now, and then you keep holding. Probably you get to any of these demand areas here, because this whole place is a demand zone. Discussed it previously. You get to any of these demand zone, and probably the market just does something like this, taps into it, and then boom, bounces up. Whereas you place your entry from here to here to be your take profit, and then you leave the market. Now you see the market eventually um gives you small profit and then takes you out again, meaning that you don't have any profit. Or if you're constant on the chart watching it, then it would be better for you. All right, so this is one particular misconception people have about identifying the structure and the substructure. Now, once again, if you make a mistake in this now, you might end up losing that particular trade. Okay, so if you flip this the other side, see, it is the same for the uptrend, the downtrend rather. This is our whole structure here, and this is our substructure to the downside. And then this place now is meant to be our change of character right up here, where the markets take out this place now and then bounces to other block right here and then keeps going, bounces to other block right here and then keeps going. But then you now watch what they will now do. They will now go and start picking the substructure as their change of character, which is very wrong. Okay, which is very wrong. So you have to be able to identify properly the structure and the break of structure in order to trade it effectively. Alright, so let's go to the chart examples now so that we can see these things I'm actually saying, because this video is not intended to be long. This is the chart examples. Alright, so this is AUD card in a 4-hour time frame. We can see exactly what I've explained now. Okay, this is our break of structure to the upside. This is another break of structure to the upside. This is the top break of structure to the upside. But then if you watch in between now, you will see that there are little, let's scale down to a little time frame. There are little moves in between the market now, starting from the first leg, right here. There are little moves in the market, just like this now. This is a break of structure. Okay, now you will see series of break of structures in between this one leg. That doesn't mean it is our structural break of structure, but it's the substructural break of structure you get. So you will see a lot of break of structures in between, and then when you now get to a change, or let's see, okay, yeah, at this area now, when I get to this area now where the market is just looking to retest into the POI, into the order block, and then keeps going, people will now go and pick here, maybe this area now or this area now, as their change of character, which is wrong. It's just a retest into this block. Although scalp traders, I keep saying, scalp traders can also take this as a change of character. Okay, but structurally, this is not your change of character. The change of character is down here structurally. So everything in between is still your substructure. Okay, everything in between is still your substructure. Same thing is for here. Where's my immediate price action? Alright, same thing is for here now. We've already identified the break of structure. It has not even broken any low yet. But if you see now, there has been moves to the downside, Okay, so someone might go and now identify this. Say it's their breakout structure or their change of character, and you see it tends to be in the wrong side of the market, and eventually might get kicked out. All right, so this is basically what I mean in identifying fake breakout structures and fake change of characters. You have to look very well. Don't go against the trend. I keep saying, don't go against the trend. Okay, so if you need to master it now, you need to learn it again and master it. If you enjoyed the video, learned something, or if the confusion has been cleared, all right, so hit the subscribe button, like, and comment on the video. Thank you very much, and see you on the next.